Today, I'm going to share with you the truth regarding the law of attraction manifestation and this journey towards your own subjective self-realization. Thank you for joining me on another video today. If you are new, my name is Pat, and I help work with people to take their power back from the people, places, and situations that we've unconsciously given our power to on this journey towards self-realization. And one of the things that was the most powerful for me when my world created from, I would say, lack and from the lack of a belief in power in myself, one of the things that was really, really pronounced and a profound energy in my life was seeking answers outside of myself. And it was no different when it came to this law of attraction manifestation process either. I was noticing that the same parts of me that were going out in the world seeking love and validation and approval and an answer to what I was, who I was, and what this all meant, how I could be seen in the world, I noticed that that same energy was looking at these law of attraction books and watching The Secret and trying to talk to people about energy and management and how you can attract more of what you want in your life. I noticed that it was the same energy. Now, this took me a very, very long time. That's what I'm trying to do here, is save you some time. It took me so long to figure out that the same energy of seeking outside of myself was behind the wheel reading all of these books. Ego, my ego, was getting a hold of all this information, which I do believe is relevant and accurate, and I do believe it's how it works. I do believe that there are energetic laws inside of this universe that we are and that we are working with that can allow us to actually create and reveal to us a subjective, amazing life that is connected to power and, you know, our journey towards self-realization. But what the ego can do is get a hold of these teachings and these feel good, so you can get ideas, and it takes it and manipulates it in a way that would suggest that the reason we're feeling good and the reason we're doing all of this work and all of these practices is to get stuff still. So the ego's like, oh, this will work. This will work. All right. So this spiritual stuff, this will work. What do I have to do? I just have to meditate and do this and do that and start reading these books and affirmations and start journaling more. And then I get all the stuff that I want. So this little disclaimer here, it's not that you can't have or shouldn't have or won't get all of the things that you identify that you want. But the calls that I get and the messages that I get with the people that I work with is that it's not working for them. And here's why it's not maybe working for you. Because the truth of it is that manifesting, this buzzword, it's not something that you do, that you have just learned that you can do, and you're going to research how to do it better, and that there's a right way and a wrong way. But you're never not doing this. You are always manifesting your life. See, the thing is that we don't always want to take credit for some of the things that we don't like in our lives. We want to say like, yeah, no, I manifested this relationship and I manifested this house and I manifested this person, you know, in my life, or this job or this experience. Well, what about all the garbage in your life? Like, no, that wasn't me. I didn't do that. That happened upon me. So like, there's this thing where we're doing the research and we're like in manifestation mode and creating, and we're powerful beings who can do anything. And then also saying we're powerless to all of these other things that happened to us, and that wasn't our fault, and that wasn't my fault, and if they didn't do this, then I'd be in a better spot, and this keeps happening to me because of this. So there comes a point where you realize that you have to figure out what story you want to tell, and you are either a powerful creator who takes responsibility for everything that we have created in our subjective life, knowing that all things are relevant on the journey to self-realization. So what is that self-realization, and then how does this happen, and how does this work inside of this law of attraction manifestation journey? The more you take responsibility for everything that you've created, the more you realize that you truly are a powerful creator. And the same energy that created all the chaos and ridiculous stuff that you don't like in your life, that's still power and energy. It was just created from lack. So the realization of self sometimes, in this powerful being that you are, is sometimes walking through the world with an egoic identity that says that we're not that, says that we're less than, says that we're conditioned to do this or that to get approval or love from others. That's what gets broken apart. But that's also the energy that gets a hold of the law of attraction teachings and tries to continue to fill the void by pulling the puppet strings to get us, who has not fully revealed to ourselves who we are yet, we're still in the middle. It tricks us and traps us into a loop of using the law of attraction to get stuff that it wants. And eventually even that will burn itself out, and it won't work. You won't realize that you're in resistance to the things that you're asking for by believing that you're less than, or that there's some part of you that needs it to feel better. So the most powerful realization is this truth is that you are never not doing this. This is a function of your being. You are creating and perceiving and revealing your reality. So it's not something in the external world that is going to give you the value and the worth and the validation that you are looking for. So whereas the beginning of the law of attraction teachings, it's saying like, you can get this and you can get this and you can get this, like this external get to satisfy this internal need. But we have to understand that it is a reflection of you. So whatever you have going on in here, that's creating the chaos, and that's also creating these beautiful experiences in your life as well. The ego was looking for this outside of itself, and you are the source of it. So you can see the contradiction there. So when you realize that the chaos will dissipate or lessen the more you give your energy and attention from power onto these things that you actually prefer in your life, believing that you are the powerful source of them, then you will start to see magic in your life. But if you keep coming from a place of lack, and I need this because of some reason, then you're living in an illusion, and you're living in the law of attraction trap. And you're going to continue to maybe create experiences where these things come to you and you're showing how powerful you are, but then you're going to feel like garbage right after. It will never be enough. So it's really shifting power from the ego that's manipulating you to use these universal techniques to get what it wants, to shifting into realizing how powerful you are, and then from within revealing what you want so that you could see it in your external reality. This is something that absolutely, truly changed my life. And the more that I sit with it, the more that I can feel the relevance of it and the truth of it for me in my life. And it has made all of the difference. So with that I leave you. I hope this helped you. Have an amazing day, wonderful night, and I'll see you next time.